order. Roll call.
Counselor Lehman?
Here.
Counselor Matthew?
Here.
Counselor Larson?
Here.
Counselor Kuechly?
Here.
Mayor Swanson?
Here. Report from department heads. Looks kind of light tonight.
Yeah, nobody's here. The sheriff's department's here.
The weather's nice. Yeah, we'll go, let's see. Our city attorney is here tonight.
I am. I've been working on a couple of things related to personnel policies and a couple of other oddball issues, but nothing of really any note to report here today. And
Are you saying we have oddball issues in town?
no, the issues might be oddball, but the people involved are not.
Okay. Thank you. Long-range planning and zoning?
We had a special meeting last Monday night, the couple here from town, and they're purchasing the old Dallas Viscari home down the end of the street there towards
Jones and Culver.
Jones and Culver, yeah. I couldn't think of it, thank you.
Yeah. Or not Jones, State Street.
State Street, yeah. Well, anyhow, what they're gonna do with the house, just a quick overview on it, is they're gonna fill in the basement on the house, pour a slab in there, put a garage door on the front of the house. He wants to store snow machines there during the winter, so he doesn't have to haul them on a trailer, so he's close to the trail. And they're gonna clean up all the property there, and he's taking down those big trees, get rid of them. They're half dead. They're bad news. He's gonna clean up the property nice, so
Super.
that's,
Very good.
Sounds good. Recreation, I think the minutes are, you handed those out, Diana? Okay. And we'll meet again next Tuesday. Library board, I got a meeting coming up next Wednesday, third Wednesday. BETA, end of the month. Sheriff.
Just got the monthly stats for April 2016. Buhl calls year to date 302. Total police calls for the month of April were 79. Deputy Twaddle handled 32 of those when he was working, and another Hibbing Sheriff's Office deputies handled the other 47. Other outside agency assists by Deputy Twaddle and their Deputy 46, and total calls by Deputy Twaddle was 84. I looked through the call load, wasn't anything out of the ordinary, just a lot of them are medicals, traffic stops, stuff like that, so that's a lot of what generates some of the calls that are, the numbers are on there, so otherwise there's just a few minor police calls, nothing of urgent or anything. So, the other thing is the old squad car, apparently the parts came in, so that's gonna be working on that and hoping to get it done by Friday, so that'll be back on the road, so. And did you find out, is it a head replacement or
Yes.
repair? So it was a complete.
all I know is there's a couple fancy boxes sitting there, so.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So it wasn't what we thought where they were going to weld the crack or anything. It was
He didn't
it's
say anything about it.
It's a complete replacement.
Complete replacement, yeah.
I know we had questions on that the last time, but all right. That's all I have.
All right, thank you. Clerk's report.
Oh, something new.
Yeah. The beaver situation, we have a gentleman that is trapping the beavers for us. I don't have a count on how it's been going or anything, but he does belong to the Trappers Association out of Hibbing, so.
Did we get a sign down there?
I believe so.
Okay,
I've asked the guys to do that right away before he even started trapping, so.
good. If somebody goes down with their dog, the dog is swimming and gets into that trap.
Yeah,
They might even have their own signs.
Yeah.
so. And then the smoke testing for the sanitary sewer notices went out on April 29th for everybody. That's gonna be happening May 17th. And then the Mesabi Humane Society, you were questioning how the 1 week where there was not wasn't logged in, but the normal lady was on vacation, somebody filled in, they were here, they just didn't put it on the report, so. They have a new interim executive director, so we have a new person we're dealing with again.
Okay.
So they know that we want to make sure we're being covered. So,
Yeah, not just a 30-second jaunt through town.
exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Diana. Council additions to the agenda.
I'd like to discuss on our long-range planning and zoning as far as our meeting time.
All right. And I just want to discuss briefly the Memorial Park signs. All right. Citizens Forum, doesn't look like too many people are lined up tonight. Consent agenda, minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the April 19th council meeting.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Board of Appeals and Equalization meeting minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes also for the April 19th local Board of Appeals and Equalization meeting.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Claims,
I'll make a motion, we accept the claims.
Support.
the total with the AP and the gross payroll, pay period. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 1, visitor guide discussion. I rewrote a couple of things for the ad if we're gonna move forward with putting this in. It looks like they're trying to give us a little deal on it, being a smaller city.
The original quote was for what, 400, wasn't it?
For the full
Yes.
page, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what, 275 for the half.
So, any thoughts on this? Anybody want to make a motion to move ahead with advertising?
I'll make a motion that we go with the cost of $275 for the half-page ad.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. I rewrote what I was hoping we might put in the ad this time, just to change it up a little bit. Would you guys like to see it changed? Do you want to stay with the old, or want to make any revisions to?
Oh, it's their central location, the hospitals.
Yes. Oh, we're
I
central.
don't think that had anything to do as far as for coming here.
Not lessening what's in the,
Yeah, making it less wordy, because with advertising, usually the more words you have, the less likely it is to get read.
True.
So,
Oh, I like this here, I don't see anything wrong with it.
The only thing I'd maybe like to see would be some mention about the campground.
That was on here.
Is it?
oh, no, it's not hiking, biking trails
Oh.
included on the Masabi Trail and campground?
Yeah. 'Cause I got
Okay.
campground and beach.
Okay. Can add campground and beach to that. That would probably be good. You know, it's where do you begin and end with all of our amenities? We are a nice town. We've got some good businesses. We've even got a cafe now. So, got good law enforcement, ambulance service.
Wide streets, I mean, yeah.
We got everything.
I guess that's the only thing I'd maybe want to add, would be the beach and the campground.
Okay. Can I have a motion to go with the rewritten ad?
I'll make the motion to go with the rewritten ad.
I'll support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Oh, I would like to appoint Jim Larson to the rec board. He agreed to come on board.
Who? Oh,
Mr. Larson over here. We tragically lost a member recently.
I'll make a motion that we appoint Jim Larson to the rec board.
I'll support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried.
One thing, is there still any vacancies on that? Or-
There is. Why, are you interested? You know somebody who is?
I was thinking about it. I was just, how many, is there only one spot left then, or?
Well, it's a 5-member board, but I mean, if somebody else wants to come on board, I will happily back down from that board. I just want to make sure it's up and running and things get going. But if you're interested,
Well,
That'll be-
if you want, you can continue.
All right, you think about it,
I'll think
and
about
if
it.
we can't find another person to come on board and
Yeah.
you're willing, we'll
If you want
appoint
to
you.
step down sometime in the near future, you can.
Yeah, if they fill up the board and, okay, sounds good. All right. The library annual report, this is something that they have to send into the state every year. They plug in the numbers and it gets approved there and then we approve it.
I'll make a motion that we approve the 2015 library annual report.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Virus protection, with all the bugs going around.
Exactly. No, we don't have virus protection on all of our computers, and I would like to get protection on all of our computers.
Definitely.
Yes.
Yes.
So, and we use Compudyne to do maintenance and stuff on our computers, and that's where this quote is from. We do have Norton, which is coming up for renewal. We have Norton on 2 of our computers, and it's about $100 per year. This antivirus would be only $32 a year after the first year because we have all the setup charges.
Right.
Yeah.
And they have 4 hours of labor, so they have 1 hour of labor per computer, but it won't take that long to install the software and do everything, so. But especially, you know, with all of our utility billing and our fund accounting and everything, I just
Yeah,
want all of our
okay.
computers to be protected.
Secure.
And if you do have a problem, you have local
Exactly.
somebody to look
They
at it.
can get here quickly.
Can I have a motion?
I make a motion that we go with the antivirus from Compudyne for initial cost of $910 for the 4 computers for the labor, $250 for the one-time charge, and $128 for 4 computers.
The 910 is the total
Is it?
for all of that, yeah.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Stubler Pit Edition.
Yeah, did everybody have a chance to read over the rules and regulations for the Stubler Pit area? And I'd like to get people's opinion here. I think it's a little bit strict myself on stuff. I mean, if you're gonna put up a $100,000 to $200,000 home, somebody can tell you what color you can paint it. You know, this kind of stuff.
Was, did the Long Range Planning and Zoning Board take a look at this yet?
You know what, I completely slipped my mind about that. I apologize.
I thought we talked about it.
It was discussed at the April meeting, and
Yeah,
everybody got a copy of
everybody
it.
got a copy of it, yeah.
But nobody there made any kind of
No,
recommendation?
and I didn't even think about it. We were
Yeah.
busy with the other thing Monday night, so.
There are some, I think that there are some restrictive things that we should look at there. I think there's some misunderstandings too.
I think so too.
I don't know if you got a chance to look at what was in, did you put the paper on their desks?
No.
Okay, this was in the newspaper this past week, the Hometown
Oh, yeah,
Focus.
I look at that all the time, yeah.
And I think they laid out just beautiful ads, and they have the following special provisions, and I thought those were quite interesting.
Yep.
And a lot of them are fairly similar to what we do. I mean, I can see wanting the muted colors or the, you know, or natural colors on homes and such. I mean, you may not want to have a lemon-colored house or a lime green or a pink house next.
Well, yes.
I don't know.
Yes, I
But how
understand that
you-
part of it,
But
Yeah.
the micromanagement of people's,
well, I guess we read over it, Diane and I, we both read over it, I don't know how many times, and check it out, we can't come up, that's why I'd like to have our attorney also get a copy of that.
yes, my questions are to you too, Todd, about this, because, you know,
I wanna know about the green space.
yes, how restricted are we with this body of water that we have out at this Stubler Pit addition. And the way the lots are around the property, it's fairly steep going down.
It is.
And it's been mentioned that if we could slope it, it would be so nice. I don't know that we are allowed by law. I don't know what the DNR or Minnesota says about restrictions as far as how close do you get to the water, what you can do.
I think there's different restrictions for pits.
Yes.
Yes.
You know, that might
Right,
not be
versus-
as
right.
strict as-
Well, I know that last summer, the Recreation Board wanted to pull weeds out of the swimming area, and they were even restricted as to what weeds they could pull
Yeah,
out.
it's getting ridiculous.
So,
It is.
we really want to make sure that anything we're going to put into our ordinance book isn't going to be at odds with what the state or the DNR says are.
Well, you can look up at that paper that's on the window up there at the sheriff's office.
Yep.
And it's got the setbacks
Yeah.
showing for the water, the deal and whatever. And I think they're a little bit,
If they're current or if
That's
things have
current there,
changed.
yeah.
But I mean, if any laws have changed since then, because they're getting more restrictive all the time. And I think we want to just be sure with any changes we do.
well, definitely that we're okay in doing them, but
Yeah.
I think there's a few of the rules there for the building is kind of, it shies people away.
Yeah. Have you been out there lately? I went out there today. I took a drive, and in fact, I made Kurt come with me because he's done some of that Bobcat type stuff, and I wanted to get his opinion. You know where that dump is, where they dumped all the extra junk out there in that
Okay.
one lot area? Well, there's a lovely recliner out there if
Yes.
anybody would like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes, there is.
But when you go out there, he said, there's so much material there to work with. He said, if you gave me a D9, I could have this looking pretty good in a couple of weeks. So he volunteered, but no, he backed away from that. But he said it would cost a bit of money for the city to do it, but that you could really grade that out nice, get a nice slope across there. It's really rough.
Well, look what we
But-
did down here.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's
That was all
beautiful.
done by our people.
And it may be that we can do some of that work out there with the materials that are there. We would have to probably rent from Ziegler a big D9 or something.
Our cat would handle it. Gene did everything over down here with that cat we had. He did the whole works.
One thing I'd like to do is have all of it really need to be seeded right now. I mean, right now it's just a clay pile, so if
Yeah,
we got it seeded and covered with hay and stuff, grow some grass and wouldn't look so bad either.
well, where it's been pushed over, there's chunks of
Yeah.
cement and all that.
Kind of needs it.
Yeah,
Needs a cleanup.
it needs a cleanup, but as far as the other lots along that whole stretch go, there's a lot of trees and stuff, and I don't know where the property lines quite end. And if the concerns of these people who are talking about developing out there, or building out there, is the trees on their own property, they're certainly welcome to remove whatever they want.
Just so there's no restrictions by the
It's what's
DNR.
beyond their property that I don't think they can.
Because from the water edge, from that water line back, you got a 150-foot setback from the water deal.
Mm-hmm.
So they're including coming up and that kind of stuff, and you have to leave that alone,
Right,
as it is right now. Then
but
there's
above
another-
that to where the lot lines are.
Yeah, it's,
I mean, we had a deal on the other side of town where somebody built at the end of President Street, and the city had a nice piece of property with the DNR planting trees in there between their house and the hiking trail some years ago.
Can you get
And they decided to remove all those trees so they could see the water on city property without ever coming and getting permission to do so. And eventually they had a dock down at the bottom of the pit there. So it looks like it's owned all the way down. And I don't know if that's something of concern over here or if we want to have it all sloped down. I don't know.
Because them are lots right there where them spoil pile is, right? My concern is if the DNR looks too hard at this, we're gonna end up moving that.
Yeah.
Because it probably shouldn't have been put there in the first place.
No. Well,
So, I don't know.
I hear you.
yeah.
But like I say, I'd like to have our attorney read that over and get his thoughts on things.
Yep. Yep.
I think Diane will give me a copy of
Yes.
that, and then the only thing I'd ask is specific questions as to, that you're asking tonight.
Concerns.
Just be,
How much can the people
Put on
do with the
paper.
property and what are the, and with the setbacks and stuff, it's sure.
And do we have to get that okayed by IRRR? Wasn't there something with that?
I wouldn't think so.
No.
You know, that's a development that's come and gone.
Yeah,
It's,
now we just want to see the development go, and
Yeah.
we've got a lot of money invested out there, and if we can do anything to promote it. This is another thing I'd like to see us do, is run an ad like this, only have it be our Stubler Pit development, and do the same sort of thing where they have the lot number. This one even has lot sizes on it, which we should do as well, because we have generous lots out there.
yeah, they're all about 100 by 150.
What they cost, and then what we have as far as, provisions, special provisions to be complied with in a beautiful addition.
And we might as well
Whatever.
throw in the lots on one list on this deal too.
We could do that, but that would have to be after we decide whatever changes are gonna come. And what I would think, Gene, is the next thing that we should do is ask our attorney to get these answers as soon as he can.
Right.
And then have a special meeting of the Long Range Planning and Zoning, get them to make a recommendation to the council, and then we'll move ahead
We can
and
do
go with
that.
that.
As soon as we can find out what legally we can do and what we can't do.
Right, right. If they can clear the trees to the edge of their property line, I guess, is a question.
If you, I don't know, do you think that's bigger than 10 acres, the pit? Number 17 may have something to the fact that
Which one was it, Paul?
number 17,
Almost there. Oh, the public waters one?
yeah,
Less than 10 acres
Well,
in
like-
size. And this-
pond or flowage less than 10 acres in size in municipalities.
Unincorporated areas, okay.
Might wanna check with the
Need
league,
to be regulated for
because when we were in
that
that
purpose.
workshop at Ridge, they were talking about water and stuff. They'll know quite a bit about it too.
I'll check with Blake too. I mean,
If it's in municipality and it's under 10 acres, you may be able to clean up the shoreline and
That's very
have it.
possible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And do what we want with it over there.
maybe.
So we definitely want to have an answer. That would probably be the first thing to answer, because that makes everything else kind of moot.
Right.
So
Right.
that would be good.
Good.
Okay,
All right?
sure.
All right. Well, this is good though, Gene. I think it's something we have to move on.
Yeah, it's been sitting too long.
Yep. All right, the next item on our agenda is a closed session.
You wanna do
Oh.
the Long Range?
Yeah,
Should we?
should we do that first before we close everything up?
All right.
Okay, what happened Monday night, some of the people, they said they'd rather have our quarterly meetings earlier than at 6 o'clock. They said after supper time, they just don't, they'd rather have it 4 o'clock. They like to have our quarterly meetings for the time. And I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Stuart, how
I don't
about
have a
you?
problem, I'm done at 3:30 and you're back
Okay.
until it.
We can change an ordinance by motion, can't we? All
Yes.
right.
Yep, I'll draft up a.
So do we have a motion to change the time of the meeting?
Oh, I'll make a motion that we change the time of our long-range planning and zoning quarterly meetings to 4 PM.
support.
Any further discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed, motion carried.
Thank you.
All right. And I would like permission to paint the Memorial Park signs on either
Right.
end. But I'd like
They
to
just
paint them
move it to the
the old school colors, the gold and the blue.
Oh, cool.
Because the white is kind of, it's not so nice. I think they would look
Was,
sharper.
What day are you gonna paint?
I'm gonna paint soon. I just want the city to pay for the paint, and I'll volunteer my time. Why, are you gonna come and help me?
I'll come with my lawn chair and watch.
You know, what meeting was that when we talked about having swap and do some work? there?
Do some of the work and possibly do the
Yeah.
painting, but
Yeah.
I'd be willing to do the painting. I don't know if they do much in that way, or what they would do,
Okay.
so.
Unless you want Diana to call them and ask.
I mean, when we sent our donation, we also sent a letter saying, you know, we'd like to see them do work in our memorial garden and park area.
Yeah, that's right.
It doesn't matter to me one way or the other, but I'd like to see it get done, and I'd like to have the city pay for the paint, and I think it would be nice to go with our school colors to do the sign itself in the gold and do the posts in the blue.
Sounds good.
All right. Do we need a motion to that?
I think to spend the money on the paint, probably, yeah.
Okay.
I'll make a motion that the city buys the paint for the Memorial Park sign.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. All right, we're going to, I need a motion to close the open meeting.
I'll make a motion to close the open meeting.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Can I have a motion to adjourn? Oh, a motion to open the open meeting.
I'll make a motion to open the open meeting.
Support.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Now may I have a motion?
I'll support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.